And we are live. Welcome everyone to the first Texarkana Bandits live stream and off-season. It's a good time. It's a good time. We get to really boost this team today. That's the important part. This team becomes 10 times better than it was at the start immediately. Give it a bit before we get going. I went over season stats and stuff at the end of the last video, so I'm not going to worry about going over that here in this one. I am going to show you guys how many red shirts I put on, guys, here in a second, because there's a shit ton. I put a shit ton of red shirts on, guys, at the end of the season, because there's a lot of guys that didn't play 4 games, and I didn't realize how many. Give everybody a little bit of time to get in here. We'll move on in about a minute. Dash, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Saturday going so far? Alright. You know, my quick double checks, make sure we're working fully. We've had some dropped frames last couple of days in streams. That's the only reason I'm double checking shit right now. Alright. So, let's do this. I stopped at week 15 solely because I didn't want to just go any further, just in case. So I think we'll have, I don't know, we might have 1 week of recruiting before we hit the true blue off season, but we'll see. I'll go over the recruits you guys haven't seen here in a second. I just want to show you the red shirts. So these are the guys you know without red shirts, obviously. Look at all these guys that don't have red shirts. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 players have been redshirted. I was like, you know what? Might as well keep as many guys as possible to see who gets a massive jump. And worst comes to worst, I have to cut guys. So, a lot of returning guys on red shirts. Some of them will get massive spikes in their overalls because some of them have elite depth trait. I can tell you that much. Let's talk all about these recruits. So far, this is what is going on. You've got Eric Bordeaux, who I'm still not confident is coming to Texarkana, even though he's, you know, been at the top of the board, been our guy from the get-go. Ohio is fighting us, and I'm scared. To be honest, I'm terrified. Luckily, I think, barring any comeback from a non-existent program, I think D'Angelo Coco is going to be a Bandit, barring something crazy. Greg Slay is waiting on a team that actually matters to give him a offer, I believe. Kyrie Brown is a guy that I haven't talked a lot about, but could be another speedy wide receiver for us. Malik Shimbo I haven't talked a lot about, but, you know, depth at running back. Jason Hook, I talked a little bit about early, didn't touch on much after that because there was really no reason to. Ojeda, we're still in the battle. We could win this right here. I don't know. We'll see. But we're still in the fight with Louisiana Tech. Velasquez, you guys saw we were able to get that verbal commit from him. Aries Landers, we just haven't talked much about him. Terrence Berry, I think I talked a little bit about during the season. I think we beat Rice. Mainly because I'm throwing everything at him. I don't want to lose the offensive linemen if it's obvious. They're kind of the guys that I really badly don't want to lose out on. As LaRon Cummings is another guy to keep your eyes on. Jamie Garcon, I think we're going to have him locked up. I don't see a way we lose out on him. Tevin Forrest, I recently added him lately, and now Arkansas wants him, so I think we're doomed. I'm just going to say that right now. Henry Jennings, App State's trying to get him. Maybe we got a little bit of an upper hand with that win over them. And Ed Beebe's another guy that we're going to have to fight for, it looks like. I don't like it. Oh, and Kevin Augustine. John Body we've probably got. Some of these other guys we have no fight for. But a guy like Rashad Hill, who I just recently added, we'll see if we can talk him into coming. Where are the other guys? You've got Titus Bakersville, who I just recently added to the board, along with some of these 1-stars. And I haven't even given them offers because I haven't had the hours to give them offers. Luckily, I think we'll probably see an uptick in hours because I think we'll at least be a 1-star program next year because we won 4 games. Let's head to next week. There's no reason to really touch on much here. We'll talk about the bracket when the bracket matters. I'm glad I waited for the stream for this. I'm glad I waited. I'm so glad I waited for the stream to sim a week. I easily could have simmed a week and put this in the video. I'm very happy I didn't, because I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to win Robert Ojeda. Okay, well there we go. We got our 2-star defensive tackle out of Conway, Arkansas. I'm quite happy about that. That is not a battle I expected to win once it became a fight. So, first commitment of the stream. I'll take it. What the fuck, LaRon? What is the Air Force offering you that I'm not? Health insurance? Fuck. I can't afford that. Well, at least I got it. At least I got a defensive lineman. I might lose out on a guard, though. Okay. Manage staff. So, I think it's obvious we've got to get better at both offensive and defensive coordinators. And I'd like to get guys, you know, in a better spot. So, I'm going to fire the coaches right now. And, we'll see. We'll see what jobs open up, right? We'll see who's available. I want to see who's in the conference title games. How this is going to affect the bracket. You've got Tulane and Navy, Miami and Clemson, K-State and Texas Tech, USC and Ohio State, FIU and Sam Houston. Okay. That's not what this team is. This team's pass heavy. This team was built to be pass heavy. I don't know if you noticed, but our offense is a spread offense. I did not build this team to be what I normally run. I built this team to be the exact opposite of what I normally run. That was my whole game plan with this team, was to make it a college-style program. Which is one reason. It's not who I am. I am a run the ball down your throat 55,000 times, but that's why this team's built different. This isn't about me. This is about Skylar Cofield. And I don't think a wide receiver is going to run the ball an ungodly amount of times. Now, I'm still going to run the football. Ooh, JMU against Southern Miss. Timeout. If Southern Miss wins, that means we give a fight to the Sun Belt champions. I just want to point that out. I am a guy that will run the ball 4 straight times on the down, possibly. But not on this team. This team runs a power spread. Or at least a spread. Let's see how is this going to affect the bracket? So Tulane could get kicked out with a loss. And that's really it. Ohio State and USC could go down. Clemson could go down. But I think that's really all it's going to affect. I wouldn't expect a lot of chaos to come out of this. Next week we go. The fun doesn't start until next week. Fuck yes! Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Thank you, Terrence Berry. Oh, so we officially now have a verbal commitment from a left guard, a center, and a right tackle. I have fixed 3 offensive line spots. Oh, I'm probably going to lose out on a right guard, but that's fine. That's fine. Yep. Bruh. Excuse me? This man reached his top 8 and he doesn't have an offer. We're the only ones to offer you, dude. Well, there's your Heisman winner. No shock there. Jeremiah Smith. Makes total sense that he wins the Heisman. 16 touchdowns, 1,600 yards, and 129 receptions. God damn. Hell of a job. I have issues. I have issues right now. One, I just want to see what the job offers are. I will tell you this. We will look at, because I don't think I went in on their development traits. I will warn you, Little Mac did not get the luck of the roll on the development trait. Oh, wow. Louisiana Tech wants Cofield as the head coach. They're the only team that wants him as the head coach. That's funny. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He bleeds deep purple and burnt orange. Now, initially it was black and red. Okay, let's first look at early signing day. Okay, we're still in the lead there. Oh, we should get Bordeaux. We should get Bordeaux. Fuck yeah. Give me my right guard, damn it. And it looks like we're probably going to get D'Angelo Coco. Slay is just like, well, they're the only school offering. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that yet. Normal dev trait. That kind of sucks, but that's fine. If it's obvious, I didn't care about scouting because we're so bad. I can't remember what Falcon rolled. I believe Little Mac has normal dev, but I can't remember. Ah, Vasquez, I was hoping you'd be at least impact. Oof. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Aries. No! UTSA's gotten in the fight. Get away. Get away, Roadrunners. Normal dev trade for Terrence Berry. God damn, did we get anybody with a decent dev trade? Impact. We got one impact at least with Manuel Cave. And how about Carruthers? Normal. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Fucking LaRon Cummings had impact too. Get out of here. Get away from me. Leave me alone, Cummings. That looks like we'll probably get Garcon, though. Which I'm very happy about that. We need safety help. It is a fight right now for Forrest. Jennings we're still in the lead for, but App State's fighting. And oh my god, Michigan State. We can't contend with Michigan State. Okay, well, Devontae, well, at least we got the right tackle. I'm getting out of that fight. I can't contend with Michigan State. That's Big Ten territory. Let's see. I don't understand why you locked us out. Oh, Louisiana Tech offered you, and you're like, yeah, that's where I want to go. Fuck you. Fuck you, Rashad. Come on, man. We offered you first. Alright, well. I don't think we can... Can we look at the portal yet? No, can't look at the portal yet. I like that we're losing a quarterback. We have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. We don't have to worry about quarterback. It's like, you have to worry about quarterback. No, we have 3 that are coming back next year. We don't have to worry about quarterback. Alright. I want to see what's going on with the staff. Is there anyone I want to hire yet? Tyrone Bennett runs a power spread. Perfect. Pipeline's Kentucky. We could grab Delaware's head coach. I'm assuming you got fired. Yeah, I think he got fired because we can just hire him. We don't have to offer. So I think he just got fired. So we can go East Texas is actually more our pipeline. So Kurt Roper actually is a better option. Let me see the talent tree. So you are a motivator, archetype, and tactician. That's actually very good with the fact that we're recruiting. You're more of a recruiter and talent developer. Okay. That would be nice. But we're kind of going that route with Cofield. I'm going Edmund Lowe. Yep. Okay. Defensive coordinators. I'm looking for a base 4-3. I don't mind the 4-2-5. But I also want a good pipeline that makes sense. Oh, you all suck. We might wait on on defensive coordinator. I might wait till next week to do defensive coordinator because they all are bad. The best one's Ryan Beard, and I don't think we're going to get him. You know what? I'm going to offer, but I've got a feeling he'll take the Delaware job over us. We'll see. Not much really to do here. We looked at our National Signing Day stuff. Let's go ahead and see what the bracket looks like because... Oh, we can also look at All-Americans. So here's your bracket. Toledo checks in at 12. That's weird. Yeah, but I want 4-3. I'm not looking for a 3-4 guy. I want to stick to what I like. Because I can just hire anybody. It doesn't matter. It's my defense. It's what I pick. But I like keeping that realism in what they run is technically what we run. That's what I try to go for. So if they run the 4-2-5, I don't feel as bad about bringing him in to run a 4-3 because at least they run a 4 front. So Toledo took the 12 spot. Texas Tech has the 5 spot. Texas A&M at 9. Auburn at 8. Not a lot of change, but a little bit. Miami got boosted up to 4. USC's at the 1 now. Ohio State at the 2 and Clemson at the 3. Arizona State at the 10. Georgia at the 7. Bama at the 11. And Oregon at the 6. So who you got? I'm going to take Ohio State. I'm going to roll with the Heisman. I think Ohio State wins it. Coffee over there. Good pop of the seal there. You can go with the Hurricane. Okay. Miami is not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all, especially in the game they feel a little OP. So here are your All-Americans. Oh, wow. Yeah, first team All-American for JMU. Nice job. That makes sense. I would think Army's offensive linemen would be really good run blockers. Can you leave JMU in the offseason, sir? That would be great. That would be great. I don't want to have to deal with a second team All-American. Because we didn't play JMU this year. I've got a feeling we're going to play him next year, and I don't want that. Alright. Freshman All-American. He made it. I was wondering if he'd make it. I'm a little shocked Falcon didn't make it. I thought Falcon had a good enough year that he could make freshman All-American, but Shaq McBath takes home freshman All-American honors at tight end. I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Missouri State's punter made it. How about all conference? I doubt we have anybody first team all conference. Now, well, no, I shouldn't be surprised. Mikel Bouchard had double-digit sacks. Yeah, you deserve first team all conference. You deserve first team all conference. 10.5 sacks this year. Or I'm sorry, 11.5 sacks this year. Miguel Bouchard deserves first team all conference. That is going to be a big loss. He played very, very well this year. That's a great name, sir. You have a great name. Dre Pickney. That's a great name. That is a great name. Oh, hey, look. It's a bunch of the guys that destroyed us. Okay, you didn't destroy us, but you did. So did... What is with all these guys that did numbers on us on the second team all conference? I don't like it. It's how bad we were. Hey, Burton Lavelle got the love. Second team all conference. I'll take it. It's all the guys I highlighted. It's literally all the guys I highlighted when we played these teams that made second team all conference. I don't like that. Alright. Hey, he made freshman all conference. I'll take it. I'm out. I want to make sure that's not who I think it is. Because if that's the Michael Allen I think it is, he's not a freshman. Like, if that's the Michael Allen I think it is, he's not a freshman. Yeah, he's not a freshman. They have him listed incorrectly. They have him listed very much incorrectly. Also, they have him a little bigger than he is weight-wise. I was about to say, I'm like, that's the Michael Allen who has transferred 3 times now. That is former NC State running back and UNLV running back, Michael Allen. I'm about to say, this man's a redshirt junior. Why is he a freshman? You gave him years back, game. That's okay, though. That's okay. You got to expect some misses, right? This is what happens when a school gets like a bunch of NC State players. It's very easy for me to identify them. And there he is. Freshman all conference. We'll take it. Good job, Doug. You had a good year. Got banged up there late in the year, but long season. You had a good year. Had a very good year. Here, I can actually check him right now. He is... Is there any way to check? Here? Oh, normal development. I'm an idiot. I didn't see it. Yeah, Doug's got normal development. So, he didn't get lucky. I believe Shaq has... what? Normal. I could have sworn you got better than normal development. I could have sworn you at least had impact. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but like, I swear. Ooh, you didn't get lucky on the, You did not get lucky on some of your stuff. Oof. He can get faster, though. Who else we got in here? Hey, Sterling well deserved that. He had a hell of a year. 8.5 sacks. Great freshman year. And he's a star. I did not remember that. He did not get lucky on the potential. but his dev trade he got lucky on. So that's good. Yeah, a lot of these guys that got like real lucky on their dev trait, their potential was not good. I had very few guys that got like elite on both sides. I want to say Little Mac's one of the few. Oh! Speak of the devil, he made freshman all conference. I can't believe it. I thought he struggled at times. And Buddy Gordon didn't make it? Bullshit, he should have been freshman all conference. I thought he had a better year than some of these guys. Well, there you go. Elite dev trait, but I believe his potential is not very high, so. Yep. The positive, he's never going to be good in pass coverage. He's never going to be all that great as a cover guy, but he will kill you. He will kill you. You will die. That's a guarantee. But he's never going to be good in pass coverage. He might become decent, but he's never going to be great. Okay, I'll take that. Falcon, McBath, Sterling, and Little Mac all got nods in freshman all-conference. I'll take it. A lot of those guys I didn't expect to get the nod. Who won the awards? None of our guys, but who won? Jeremiah Smith takes home the Maxwell. Walter Camp, Jeremiah Smith. The Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award goes to Jason Candle. Cade wins the Davey O'Brien. Bednarik goes to Westmoreland. The Nagurski goes to Westmoreland. Snowden takes home the Jim Thorpe. Doak Walker goes to Jeremiah Love. That's not really a surprise to anybody now, is it? Blitnikoff, guess who? The Lombardi goes to Westmoreland. The Unitas goes to Cade. I'm starting to see a trend here. Westmoreland won defensive end of the year. Outland goes to Tullison out of Mizzou. Jack Endries wins the Mackey. Broyles goes to Vince Keary's. The Butkus goes to Wooders. Remington, Tullison. Groza goes to Chris Freeman. I have a problem. That says number 17 UConn. What the fuck's UConn on? What is UConn smoking? How did they become 17th in the country? We're talking about a team that was so bad at one point they got downvoted from FBS. How? What are they on? I need to know. Ray Guy goes to the punter from FIU, and the Jet goes to Malik Rutherford. Oh, Sean Alexander Award goes to CJ Carr. That goes to Freshman of the Year. I legitimately didn't know that award. I'm not gonna lie. This man's not a I'm about to change this. I'm about to change Michael Allen because that man's not a freshman. I'm going to go in here and change Michael Allen. That annoys me that they made him a freshman. Marshall, where are you at? I need to fix you. I don't even know if I can, but I'm going to try. He's also very good for a freshman. I do want to point that out. I don't think I can... Oh god, he's out for the year with an ACL tear. Player info. Yeah, I can't change him. Can't change him at all. Alright, well. Somehow you de-aged, Michael. Somehow you de-aged. I don't know how you did it, what Lazarus pit you found, but congratulations. Somebody call up Ra's al Ghul, because Michael Allen found his pit. Guys, Matt Rule got fired. Matt Rule got fired. So did Sonny Dykes, Luke Fickle, Mike Gundy got fired? Yeah, that's not real. Mike Gundy would never get fired. He would have to walk out of there. Sharon Moore got fired. You were the 12th team in the nation. Can I have him? Yeah, Talia ain't gonna care as much as Roz is. Roz gonna care. Talia not as much. Well, apparently Cade Bell went to the NFL. John Radzitsky went to the NFL. Who else got fired? Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. Pep Hamilton? Is he really the offensive coordinator at Maryland? Where's Jaron when I need him? Oh, he is? Huh. Cool for Maryland. I like Pep Hamilton. I don't feel like he gets enough credit for how good he made Andrew Luck. Nope. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to step away from you guys and see if I could find anybody else. Alright. Next week. Oh, hey, we got Edmund Lowe. We have a new OC. I'll take it. Cool. I like that a screen comes up for your coordinators now. Because it used to just happen. You never knew. I like that that happens. Keep in mind, this is my first time going through the offseason in this game this year. Oh, did we get the DC too? Oh, we did. Ryan Beard took our job. Okay. Right now, it looks like it looks like it's just you right now, Dusk. I mean, we don't know when people pop in. Hell, it's going to take me about like 3 hours to get through recruiting, because you guys know how long it takes me to do that. Okay, we have our staff. We have brought in Ryan Beard to be the defensive coordinator. We're still going to run a 4-3 though, even though he shows a 4-2-5 scheme. And we're going to continue running our normal offense, which is great. And both at least are going to give boosts to our offense and defense, which is kind of what we need right now. Oh, Jaden Hamilton going to get that uptick, or Marley, whoever it may be. They're going to get a fucking uptick. And the O-line got a boost? Yes. Yes, O-line getting off-season training boost. Yes. I hired the right guy. So what do? You have nothing. What good are you, sir? Oh, he doesn't have that unlocked. Does he? Or was that showing... yeah, that was showing Cofield. No! I want to see my coordinator, damn it! Okay, game, you're glitching out a bit. Glitching out just a bit. We'll wait until next year, I guess, but... Guess we don't get to know Ryan Beard's upgrades until really we move on, but, you know. Let's see how the brackets are shaking out. Give it time. So, Texas Tech takes down Toledo 28-20. Texas A&M just destroyed Auburn 31-14. It was a tight game with Oregon and Alabama, but the Ducks take them out. And you have a victory 28-24 of Georgia over Arizona State. So, all of these matchups are the matchups I kind of wanted to see. Auburn and Texas A&M, I really didn't care. Either one sounded fun. Against USC, you get KC Concepcion against USC. So you got Texas Tech against Miami, Texas A&M against USC, Oregon against Clemson, that's a fun one, and Georgia against Ohio State. That's a fun playoff bracket. That is a fun playoff bracket. Off to the next week. Because we really have nothing to do right now. Until transfers happen, we kind of have nothing to do. We don't have any means to look at... Well, we might look at the carousel just because we have to see who's coaching other schools in the program. Here's the bracket. We'll look at the bracket first. Three upsets? Miami and Texas A&M got caught sleeping. And Oregon wins a one-score game against Clemson. But holy shit! USC was on the snooze button. 51-10? Dude, what were you doing, USC? Lincoln Riley must have had thoughts of the Dallas Cowboys in his head. I don't know what the fuck went on there. Holy shit. Okay, well. At least Ohio State's still in it. That's who I picked. All openings. Oh, staff moves is what I want to look at, not coaching carousel. The carousel is just going to show us certain stuff. Okay. So, I want to look at the Sun Belt. So, App State has a new defensive coordinator. Old Dominion has a new head coach. Or no, has a new offensive coordinator. Georgia Southern has brought in Jeff Leby. And that's it. And then, of course, our hires. Huh. Interesting. So no crazy changes just yet. Really, the only big change is Jeff Levy coming to be the head coach of Georgia Southern. Huh. And Old Dominion has a new head coach. Interesting. I really was expecting more. Alright, who made it to the national championship game? Holy shit, Oregon. What the fuck is this college playoff bracket? Texas Tech and Texas A&M had a fight, 37-42, but A&M wins. The 9 seed makes it all the way to the national title game, while Oregon catches Ohio State sleeping, 45-24. What is happening? So the 6 and 9 seed go head to head. Who had that on their bingo card? I want to know, how good did KC Concepcion do this season? Texas A&M. So Marcel Reed did very well, 45-7. Dear Lord, and 4,100 yards, 70% completion percentage. Rushing wise, Levon Moss had over 1,000 yards and 14 touchdowns, 12 rushing touchdowns for Amari Daniels on 690 yards. Receiving wise, KC Concepcion goes for 7 touchdowns and 1,300 yards, but the big touchdown guy was Terry Busey for 15 touchdowns and 932 yards. Even 10 touchdowns for Amari Nieblak. 853 yards to go along with that. What the hell is this Texas A&M offense? How many sacks did they give up? Well, their left tackle gave up 13. That's a lot. They didn't even have a 100 tackle guy. Scooby Williams had 98. Their defense isn't absurdly crazy. It's very balanced with the guys getting sacks, but like, Will Lee III had 5 picks. That explains a lot. Okay. Now, how about we check the Ducks? I went the wrong way. Uh, 31 touchdowns to 7 picks for Dante Moore. 4,100 yards for him and 64% completion. Not bad. Rushing wise, 2 backs with over 800 yards apiece. 19 touchdowns for Mekhi Hughes and 11 for Noah Whittington. Or Whittington. That's what it is. Whittington. That is 30 touchdowns between 2 guys. That's insanity. $11 touchdowns here on 38 catches for Malik Benson. He was a touchdown machine. Justice Lowe had 8 on, 47? Over 1,000 yards and 3 touchdowns for Evan Stewart. And nearly 1,000 yards for DeCorian Moore. Well, 4 touchdowns for their tight end, too. How many sacks did you guys let up? You guys don't let up sacks. I'm going to take Oregon in the national title game. They don't let up sacks, apparently. They did have a 100 tackle guy in their middle linebacker, Bryce Bocher. And Devon Jackson nearly had 100 tackles as well. He had 6.5 sacks, though, from his will linebacker spot. Holy hell, that's 29 and a half sacks by 2 guys. Oh my God. They nearly had 3 double-digit sack guys. Yeah, I've got Oregon winning it. 4 picks for Teron Johnson. Yeah, I got Oregon winning this. I got Oregon winning it. No questions about that. Holy shit, that is a good team. That is a good team right there. I don't want to face Oregon until we reach our final goal. Then we can face Oregon if they're that good. Alright. Oh, there we go. Got some coach points. Coach prestige all the way down to a D-. That's exactly what we want to see. I feel like it should at least be a D. Okay, who won the national title? It was Texas A&M. We're not playing the champs. I can tell you that right now. We're not. This team's nowhere near at a spot where the champions would play them. You got to keep in mind, this is less about being a good team. My goal for this team was just to make the SEC. It's never been about a national title. This team, funny enough, me and Hurricane had the same thought process and essentially picked the same school. He took our Arkansas State. I replaced Arkansas State. And our whole goal is just to get our team to the SEC. We're not playing Texas A&M this year. We're not. Not saying we're not playing a top-tier program for a game. Because that would happen. Because money. But we're not playing Texas A&M. They would play, like, West Texas Community College for their warm-up game. They're not going to play us. Now, I could see us playing like a Notre Dame or an Ohio State as they try and prove something. How Texas A&M won, I don't know. That doesn't seem possible. I need to see the... I need 42-24. I need to see the box score. Show me the box score. Dear Lord, Texas A&M just scored on him every quarter. So 55% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 330 yards. Not a bad game, but certainly not as efficient as he had been. Only 59 yards rushing for Hughes, 20 yards rushing for Moore, and he carried more than Hughes did. There's your problem. A 100-yard outing for Malik Benson, 1 touchdown, 86 for Evan Stewart. Lowhead 68. They only allowed 2 sacks. No pancakes, though. Where are the sack numbers? No sacks. 2 interceptions from Jaleel Florence. How did you not win? Like, you didn't seem to do anything bad enough. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Marcel Reed, 263 yards, 62%, which is solid. He was not sacked at all, which, you know, was a positive for him. Here's how they lost. Levon Moss goes off for a $157 and 2 touchdowns. That's how they lost. And Amari Daniels got 1 touchdown off of 12 yards and 3 carries. That explains how they lost. The running game for Texas A&M took control. Casey Concepcion goes for a $114 off 8. No touchdowns, but $114 off 8. Jonah Wilson with 1 touchdown. Knee Black with 1. And Amari Daniels with 1 through the air. Didn't allow any sacks. 1 pancake block. They got to the quarterback twice. And of course had 1 interception. Yeah, so Oregon just let up too much on the ground. That's how they lost. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's not the way I thought that was going to go, but okay. Okay, coach, we need an upgrade here. 1. Well, I'll have 8 left, so I can do one more thing. I am gonna max out wide receivers because he's a wide receiver. This man should be good at getting wide outs. And I think with the way next year's gonna look, I'm gonna focus on DB. Because corner's going to be, I think, an issue. Here we go. Now we can look at him properly. Okay, so you boost our entire defense. And our kicker. Awesome. That's fantastic. More importantly, what do you have for art? Oh. Yeah, these hires were solid. These hires were solid. Oh, yeah. These hires were solid. Oh, he's got at least 1 for all of them? So everybody gets a little bit of experience bonus if we win? Oh, we are good. All you gotta do is recruit good players, Cofield. You gotta be Urban Meyer. Just recruit. And then your coordinators will take care of the rest. Okay. Let's look and see if any other big changes happened here. Well, that's big. You offered up low as a possibility. I was between the two. And the only reason I went with low is because he didn't have an offer. And I thoroughly didn't think anybody would actually take our offer over anyone else. He's the only one that didn't have an offer. And I didn't think anybody wanted to come here. Also, apparently Steve Sarkisian, and this is now the head coach of Michigan. Which is the weirdest thing. Beamer Bowl comes to Tennessee? That's funny. Oh, the Raging Cajuns lost their head coach. That's big. Lane Kiffin goes to Texas. Matt Campbell goes TCU. Jim Mora goes to BYU. No. He doesn't fit BYU. He does not fit BYU. Any interesting ones? Matt Rule goes to Rutgers. Sonny Dykes to Iowa State. Mike Gundy to Utah State. And Sharon Moore to Miami of Ohio. What? Greg Schiano to Syracuse. He literally went down the road. Well, not down the road. He went across the state. That's about it. He went from New Jersey to New York. He just went to upstate New York. And Tony Elliott goes from being a head coach to an offensive coordinator. Huh. Alright, let's look at the Sun Belt. Not a lot happened in the Sun Belt. Yeah. Not a lot of changes in the Sun Belt. Thad Blades is now the new head coach of the Raging Cajuns. That's really it. That's it. We covered all the big ones. 3 new head coaches. Jeff Leby being the big one. Nothing much. Okay. Yeah, I was really expecting a lot more to happen in the Sun Belt. But okay. The fuck? Trying to refresh things. Oh no. Oh no, now they want playing time. That's the updated deal breakers. Okay, I wasn't sure how that was going to work with players who didn't have deal breakers. So players who don't have deal breakers can get deal breakers. Good to know. Good to know. Oh no. Oh fuck. I am fine if you leave. You can't leave. Thank God. Thank God. I will show you why I do not want him to leave. Oh, okay, never mind. He wasn't as good as I thought he was. Last I remembered, he had elite on both. But he didn't get... I guess he only got that. No, he's not the starter. Hamilton has 1 more year of eligibility. Or no. Hamilton has 2 more years of eligibility. Because Hamilton's a junior. This year. I redshirted Marley. So... I think... Are you the guy with Elite? No, you've got Impact too. I'm going to let you go. You're a 43 overall. You're going to find someplace. We have a 3rd quarterback. So... You have fun, Mitch. You have fun. I think we... Yeah. Yeah, we have a 3rd quarter. We have another freshman. So here's all your graduating seniors. We're losing Monty Wilton. I'm sad about that. Leo Haggard was like the 5th quarterback on the depth chart. King Wark is gone. There goes our top corner. We lose our top left tackle to graduation. Crowley was a senior? I thought you were a freshman. Oh no, there went our nose. Okay. Uh-oh. Napoleon Daniel goes. Kevin Terranova, one of my favorite names of the bunch, is gone. Shahu Harrison. Clem DeVito is gone, a backup tackle. Terrence Drake is gone. I'm sure you're noticing that something. That's a lot of offensive linemen right now. We're not done losing offensive linemen to graduation. Neptune Rollins. One of my favorite names in the entire team. And made some great plays in that last game of the year. He's gone to graduation. Yannick Oliverson's gone. Mikel Bouchard, maybe the best player on the team, is gone. Davis Pickle, one of the best names, is gone. Burton Lavelle, Iggy Garnett, Ollie Godfrey. Our third center. That is all the centers on the team just graduated. Lando Marchi. Oh, great. We got a bot before anybody else on the Twitch side. That's lovely. Well, at least somebody showed up on Twitch. Channing Bain, the final man on the list. A round of applause for Channing Bain. The most underrated player on the entire team. This man should have been the starter from day one, and I regret not doing it. I did not think he would be as good as he was. He was great. Yeah, we're going to let Mitch go elsewhere. He's a junior. He can go elsewhere. That's about it. I had to say one on the stream, man. I would never say that about Sweet Tooth. Never. I have to watch season 2 of Twisted Metal still, but I would never say that about Sweet Tooth on the stream, man. How's your Saturday going so far? Season 1's fun. It's certainly not like a fantastic show where you're going to be like, oh my god, this show is so well made. It's just fun. It's such a fun show. It is funny watching Samoa Joe run around with Will Arnett's voice. That is funny. Today's going okay, how's yours? Hey, going fine. This is really the first thing I've done today. Because I woke up at like 11, so... And luckily I was able to keep my young quarterback. If that had gone sideways, we would have been in a bad spot. Aye. So, at least the leaving portion was not as bad as it could have been. We lose one quarterback who really was not going to do anything. Not an issue. We're fine. We have a beautiful team. One of the greatest teams known to man. No one is better than our team. Not at all. I've never seen a team so good. Draft results. Anybody get drafted? Bullshit. Mikel Bouchard deserved the 7th round. You know it. Totino's make ramen noodles. Excuse me? Totino's makes ramen noodles? I did not know this. Gordon Ramsay makes ramen. And it's not bad. They're wheat noodles, which caught me off guard, but they're not bad. It's got good flavor in the broth. Okay, anybody want to check a school? Let me know. I want to see if anybody got drafted by NC State. I'm taking the long way around. I'm also going to check JMU because I want to see if anybody left early for JMU. Nope. Of course they didn't for the draft. Even though they could have been. Ohio State. We'll check Ohio State here in a second. NC State does get Justin Jolly drafted 2nd round. I can see it. I could see it. Isaac, I did not. Way back in January, I got hacked, and the old channel went kablooey. So, yeah, I've been uploading the old Sanford videos. I just haven't taken time to do it, given had to focus on other stuff, but the old Sanford videos are getting uploaded, and then we'll move on to a Madden franchise, then GOU, then Detroit and Saints, all the old videos that I have backed up will be coming back. Don't worry. The vault is open. But yeah, the old channel went kablooey. Because I got hacked. But that's okay. But welcome, Isaac. Hopefully your Saturday's doing well. I didn't check Ohio State. What am I doing? I got the... You son of a bitch. What you... Shit. No, not Shimbo. And I just need a D and we're D minus. How can things get worse after the season's over? Was our high just winning 4 games this year? And everything goes downhill from here? Alright, where's Ohio State? Oh, wow. Caleb Downs goes number 1. Goes in the first round. Max Clare goes in the second. Sonny Styles goes in the 4th. And Davidson, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, goes in the 4th round. So no Jeremiah Smith. You've signed thank you cards from when you graduate. You're trying to find something to watch. Well, I appreciate you hitting the stream. You'll have plenty of time to watch this as you sign those thank you cards. Also, congratulations on graduation. Sonny Styles, AJ's a legitimate son. That's a real man. That's a real dude. Sick, these ain't fake players. That's a real guy. Alright. I have to go through this list now and look at how many people don't want to come here now because of deal breakers. Fuck, man. Oh, we lose Tevin Forrest. Shit, there went Mundy. That was my backup at corner. At least we have more hours now. Because we are at least a 1-star. Okay, we have to bring Bordeaux in this week. Like... Oh no, we already had the visit. I'm sending the house. Bordeaux we have to lock down. Nobody's fighting with us for you, so I'm just gonna go 10 right now. No one's fighting with us for you, so we'll go 10 right now. Hook, nobody's fighting us, so I'm just gonna hold off for a couple of you guys. At this point, I need players. We're at 10 on Augustine right now. I think most of these guys, we don't have anybody to worry about. Okay, I need to offer you the scholarship. Because you are one of the few 2-stars that are still on the board. Mercer was a backup plan if we didn't get Ojeda. So I might not even worry about him. I think we're good in defensive tackle. So they want me to get 2 quarterbacks and a running back. Running back, yeah, I kind of need. Outside of that, I don't know. Look at all the 2-stars that want to come here. Can you guys believe it? I can't. Oh. That's what a 5-star looks like, huh? Cool. Why are you not showing me? You show me my pipelines. Because that's where the actual, like, good ones are going to be for us, is the pipelines. Austin Hartman, wide receiver. Alright. Let's go to the portal. I like it. I like it more difficult. It's more difficult, it makes things easier. Like that. Cap lines didn't match. It's gonna be you. Cyber Dark versus the team of Fry and Dan Sefrin. Holla, holla, holla. Oh god, Dan, no. Don't put me against Dan Severn. I'm doomed. Okay. So we've got a lot of edge rushers that kind of want to come here. That makes me happy. Show me any states. I think this is going to do the same thing that the other one did, yep. It limits. Are there any quarterbacks that want to come here? Ah! They're both like, yeah, no. Cool. Good to know. Running back. Oh, okay. East-West playmaker. I can live with that. James McNeil Jr. might be a guy we go after. Okay. I mean, they don't really want to come here, and I don't think they're gonna come here, even if I offer. So I'm probably not gonna worry about it. But they're not gonna say no. Rocco Griffin. Man, if you weren't trying to go to Georgia, Clemson, South Carolina, and LSU, I'd think about it. You have a great name. Alright. What about wide receiver, out of curiosity? I mean, Toledo did pretty well this season, which automatically makes me feel like I should go after that guy. I'm sorry, 6'3" speedster? I am tempted, but he wants to go to Indiana, so I don't think we're going to win over Indiana. I'll go after Allen, though. We have a lot of tight ends that really want to come here. I don't know why. Actually, this is a smarter idea. You're the healthiest. When it comes to long term, you're the healthiest guy here. Oh, Caleb Mora, then. A lot of two-star tight ends that are like, hey, I want to go to that school. I mean, I did throw to the tight end a lot. I like utilizing 2 tight end sets, but, like... Okay, guys. What are you? Ooh, you're a freshman too? Yep. We're going to keep you on the board then. Well, so much for getting an offensive lineman. I was really hoping for a transfer lineman, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'll have to rely on the freshman. Yep, I'm going to have to rely on the... Can I get a transfer sent? Okay. Okay, you're all Okay, you're all freshmen? Get the kid out of Tulsa. Let's go Stephon Aiken. He's actually one spot higher on the position. Ooh. Okay. Alright, bring in Timmons. Outside linebacker. Okay, you're coming in from Brady Sarkeesian? I'm sorry, are you related to the coach? Is that his son? Is that Steve Sarkeesian? Can I steal Steve Sarkeesian's son? Can I do it? Give me the bio on Brady Sarkeesian. I know nothing of him. I cannot find anything on him. Yup, this is the son of Steve I'm stealing his son. I'm stealing his boy. We're going after him. I'm taking his son. Also, freshman linebacker. I wouldn't mind going after the freshman out of Michigan as well. So we'll put that there. Mike linebacker. Not really a big need, but if we can get like a freshman. A lot of sophomores. $52 at his position. 51, 48, 46, 45. I have put a lot of linebackers now on a recruiting board. Please give me at least one. Oh, so many corners want to come here. This is great. This is what we needed. Frankie Edwards the second. I'll take the freshman. Dorian I believe that's the guy who got a pick on us in the game. I believe he intercepted us. Yeah, give me the young guys. Give me the young guys. That's what I'm after, is the young players that I can at least grow on this team. I'm going to have to get rid of some targets because we're out of spots on the board. I'm not worried about safety. Kickers can transfer now. Yes. Oh, I can get a transfer kicker. What about punters? I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Okay, I am going to put James McNeil on the board. I just need to take somebody else off the board. I'm going to take out Phil Paxton. Well, no. I'll take out one of these linebackers because I have a lot of linebackers on the board. I'm going to focus in on a couple guys. Kind of go with that. Yeah, we're going to take Paxton off the board so I can focus in on certain players. All right. Let's add the running back, and then we're good. Give me James McNeil. Even though the guy out of Delaware is the better player. But Buffalo wants to keep James McNeil. I like that he's a bigger size, though. Also, out of curiosity, what quarterbacks are interested? John Gray. Sure. I could try to continue going after Bullet, but I gave up on him a while ago, so I'm not going to worry about it. You're probably not starting, so I'm not going to worry about it. And he's just going to want to transfer. So he's out of BYU. Yeah, he wouldn't probably be starting for us. Yeah. We're going to worry about with who we got on the board now. Here we go. We have to offer a shit ton of scholarships. Quentin Mercer. Allen. Everyone gets a scholarship. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. Yep, Brady Sarkeesian. Yep. You definitely get a scholarship. Because I'm not going to allow your father to bring you to Michigan. Because let's be real, he might do it. If I somehow get a number of these guys, I will be dumbfounded. And for anybody new who has no idea why I'm not scouting these guys, we're so bad I don't have to do that. I don't have to worry about scouting. I just want players that they think are good. I want to finish this up as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and rack him up to 35. Let's see. Who do I really want to make sure I give some time to? I think I'm going to focus more so on a lot of the transfers now. I'll put 5 on Bakersville just because I like them. But now the focus is here. Julian Allen, you can have 25. I think I can give 25 to everybody. Maybe? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Can't do that. I'm just going to give 10 to everybody. Let me do that first. Make sure everybody gets a little bit of focus. And that allows me to focus on, I think, all of the players I brought in. I'm getting in all those DMs, and you cannot stop me. I'll put 25 on James McNeil, because a backup running back is important. And I'll put 10 on Gray. Or, I'm sorry, Jason Gay. No, where's Dorian Jackson? Just because I remember you got a pick off of us in the game against Troy, you get an extra 5. And let me... 5 more here. I'm actually going to take the 10 away because we don't need to worry right now about Kyrie Brown. Could put 5 more here. I'll put 10 more here. Because I'm more worried. How am I more worried about safety? Not really, if I'm being honest. Here we go. Who gets the extra 5? I'm going to go the freshman tight end. Whew! Resource management at its finest. So we currently have, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 29 guys available to pick up. How many of those guys do you think we actually get commitments from? Out of the 29, how many guys commit? I'm gonna guess 15. I'm going on the lower end. I think at most we're gonna get 15 of them. For anybody new to these off seasons, this is where the time starts to drag because I take my time. Okay. Timmons dropped us down a long fucking way. Okay, we've got Bordeaux, I think, wrapped up. Ohio pulled their scholarship, so Bordeaux is ours. I don't even think that's a question anymore. I will keep 5 on him just because I'm cool like that. I think we've got D'Angelo Coco wrapped up. I'll take the 10. Actually, I should have just taken the 25 away. We'll give him 5 just because I'm nice. Anybody? Nope, nobody's jumped in there. I'm going to stay with that. Although Landers is available for a visit. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, I think we're going to lose Kevin Augustine. I mean, no matter what I do, I think Army's going to get the upper hand. So I'm going to throw him off of the board. So, Julian Allen, we're on the top. Morrow, we're on the top. Holy Delaware, okay. Okay. See what's happening here. Whoo! Everybody likes Marcus Timmons. I didn't know he was that popular. Charlotte wants to fight us for Chase Taylor. I mean, this isn't really a fight I kind of want to get into, if I'm being honest. So I'm probably just going to let Malcolm McCain go. Because middle linebacker's not an issue right now. If it was a bigger issue, I would worry. But it's not really a big issue. Alright. I'm going to get rid of these two and just put the 25 up. Ooh. Okay. Buffalo, why do you want him so bad? He wants out. Let him go. Just saying. Gonna do that for now. That keeps 70. Who's available for a visit? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, 40, 50. I could get 3 visits locked in. Yeah, I might as well do that. I'll bring you in for week 3, I think. Yeah, I think that's the right time to do it. I'll go playing style. Jennings, we'll bring you in. Week 3 as well, I think's a good time. I mean, it's not gonna help us a lot, but I'm still gonna go playing time. We're not gonna get an extra boost from it, but it's the best thing we have. And we'll bring you in for week 3 as well. Playing time, even though I can't guarantee you're gonna see much. Okay. Positive? I think we're gonna get some of our top targets that I initially wanted. Negative? I don't know about these transfers. Let's go. Okay, we did jump up to 2 for Marcus Timmons. Okay, Bordeaux, locked in. Like, not even a question, Bordeaux we've got. Coco, still think we've got. Hook, we're the only team with an offer. Brown, only team with an offer. Landers. We're bringing him in first, so hopefully that does enough. Our son, we're fine. Jennings. I mean, we're App State, I think, pulled their scholarship. So I'm actually just gonna not worry about this then. We'll keep 5 there just cause. And everybody else pulled their scholarship for BB. That's crazy. I don't know who these guys are now focusing on, but a lot of scholarships being pulled. Okay. Timmons we can bring in for a visit. We will do just that. I'm going to go week 4. And playing time is definitely a thing you're probably going to get because defensive tackle is a weakness. Okay. Eastern Michigan, I don't like you. I'll go 10. I'll add 10 to that. Okay. And I'm going to bring him in for a visit in week 4. Playing time is also a thing you might get a good amount of, given running back depth is an issue. Cool. Yeah, I think we are pretty good right now. I'm not even worried about a visit for Jason Hook. Like, if anything, Landers is the only one I really need to worry about right now. Yeah. I'll put 5 more on Timmons just to kind of try and lock him in if I can. So yeah. I hate it. I hate it because I'm comfortable and confident. That's never a good combo for me. Getting comfortable and confident is never a good thing. If you've been here long enough, you understand that when I'm comfortable and confident, bad things happen. Okay, I've got my water here, but I think because we might be able to celebrate. Maybe. I am going to grab another beverage of the more caffeine-related one and bubbly variety, and I'll be back in a second. Talk to the couch while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. I have my caffeinated beverage of choice. I'm gonna crack it open now. In celebration of getting some transfers, hopefully. Next week. Cross those fingers and toes. We're celebrating. That's our top target. We've been after him since day one. That is right guard Eric Bordeaux, who we have been trying to recruit since day one. He will be a bandit, and he will more than likely have a spot on the offensive line ready for him. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I'm pretty confident this man might start. That's a lot of guys who have us in first. That's a lot of guys. And a handful of them are visiting today. Okay. Coco, we've got him locked up. I'm even going to take away the 5 because I know. It's still a fight for Landers. He's visiting this week. Once again, scholarships have been pulled from some of the guys we were looking at, so the fights are not difficult now. Ooh, Julian Allen. It's us and UMass, and he loves us more than UMass, and I'm a fan of that. Ooh, that's big. Timmons dropped us to 4th? Excuse me? What does Buffalo have that we don't, man? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm going to throw everything at him. I'm going to send the house. If we can add a big presence on that defensive front, you know I'm going to do it. Sarkisian, there's not an issue. Chase Taylor, we're decently in front. Jackson, we've gotten a good jump now. And there's only 2 guys I believe we can set up for visits. Nice. We'll be bringing him in. Oh, God. Bring him in, and you will probably start at corner. Cornerback is a very weak position. Playing style is what he likes? Great. Great. I love that. Yeah, we are fully in control. So Buffalo has pulled from James McNeil. They are out on James McNeil, and they have focused fully on Marcus Timmons. That's crazy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, we have 35 left. We can definitely bring in Morrow as well for a visit. Ah. Damn. Only 4 players per visit. That sucks. I mean, we have no fight for him, so I'm not really worried. I can't believe it, but I think we're about to get every single prospect. Landers is the one I'm worried about, and you know what? We're about to send this house. I can't believe that we might just get every prospect that I have on the board right now. Now, some of these 1-stars are here just to be depth bodies and be backups. So, I'm not mad. They may not even make the team, let's be real. But, hell yeah. We are looking pretty good. Is there anyone that I'm actually, like, kind of worried about that I want to up here? Because we've got 25 more hours to spend. I feel good about Aiken. I think the only guy that I might up is Rutherford. Up him to 25. You know what? Let's go ahead and add another 10 in there. And then I'll add 5 to Jason Gay. There we go. Bruh, if we pull in 30-some recruits... If we pull in 30-plus recruits, I'm gonna go crazy. That's D'Angelo Coco, everyone. We've gotten 2 of the top guys that we have been going after since early in the season. That is huge. I got my edge, and I got my guard. I didn't get my athlete, who was probably going to be a running back, because coach prestige, but, you know, that's fine. Kyrie Brown also commits. I got a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of commitments. Jason Hook has committed. A verbal commitment is coming from Aries Landers. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jamie Garcon. Henry Jennings. Ed Beebe. John Body. Not as exciting of one. Nolan Treggs. Dennis Crothers. Brian DeSicco. Rudy Bedditz. Bryce Ishmael. Jason Gay, the transfer quarterback, commits. Caleb Morrow commits. Stephon Aiken commits. Marcus Timmons commits. There's the big get in the portal. There's the big get in the portal. Chase Taylor commits. Dorian Jackson commits. James McNeil Jr. commits. Titus Baskerville commits. Julian Allen commits. We took his son. We took Steve Sarkisian's oldest baby boy. Brady Sarkisian commits. Frankie Edwards III commits. Holy shit. Devin Rutherford commits. Quentin Mercer commits. Look at all the deep purple. Look at all the deep purple. Oh my god, the levels. We leveled up twice. Are you telling me we have 32 commitments? Let's see. Eric Bordeaux officially is committed. Yep, normal dev trade. I expected as much. He's just very solid right now compared to a lot of what we had. D'Angelo Coco, impact development. That is fine. Kyrie Brown, normal development. He'll be a depth body at wide receiver. Jason Hook, normal development. He will probably be a backup at right tackle early on. We know about Ojeda. We know about George Vasquez. Impact development for Aries Landers. We know about Terrence Berry. We know about Manuel Cave. We know about Carruthers. This is a big one. Jamie Garcon has normal development. I thought he might be a little bit better. I was hoping he was like one of those sleepers, but no. Harry Jennings, normal development. Normal development for Ed Beebe. Normal for John Body. Normal for Triggs. Normal for Carruthers. Normal for DeSicco. Normal for Bettis. Normal for Ishmael. Normal for Baskerville. I was hoping he'd have better. Normal for Mercer. Normal for Julian Allen. Normal for Caleb Morrow. We are not getting a lot of good dev traits here. Normal for Aiken. This is a big one. Timmons he was heavily recruited by other schools. Normal development for Marcus. Wow. I thought he was going to be better. I thought he was going to be at least star. Or I thought at least impact. 100%. Normal development for Sarkisian. Normal development for Chase Taylor. Normal development for Frankie Edwards III. Normal development for Dorian Jackson. Normal for Devin Rutherford. Normal for James McNeil Jr. I thought he'd have at least impact. And impact for Jason Gay. A lot of normal development, but keep in mind I did not scout these guys. I was just like, we need players. Almost any of you will be better than what we have, because we have a lot of 40 overall guys. But that is 32 recruits. And some of them will be starters. It's a guarantee that some of them will be starters. We do need one middle linebacker, apparently. Which I didn't think so. I thought we were pretty good at middle linebacker for a good time. But, I don't know. Position changes. Here we go. This is big because offensive linemen are going to move around here. Quarterbacks. These are your quarterbacks. Okay, Gay is a 60 overall. He's going to sit there. So he's going to probably be like the third quarterback. More than likely, it depends on Rock Styles and how much he upgrades. I do have to show you guys, or I'm sorry, Stills. I do have to show you guys Rock Stills. Star development. He is one of our better quarterbacks in the long run. His arm can get pretty good. His accuracy can get okay. But we'll see how he develops. I do want to see where Jason Gay sits. Okay, we can't. Never mind. Okay, James McNeil's a 65 as a sophomore. I'm not against that. He will probably be our number 2 running back. I don't think anyone outside of maybe Woods. Woods might be the only guy who develops enough. Niles might. He does have elite dev trait. But, we have a lot of elite running backs. Wide receiver. Our current top receiver is Julian Allen. He will probably be our third best receiver at worst. Falcons behind him. Vasquez is behind him. You wonder how weak our receiver room was. Currently, I have looked at our top 3 receivers. One of them was here last year. That's 4 receivers, and only one of them was here last year. Then you have Giuseppe Rocco, who will probably get over Brown, maybe over Vasquez. John Body, Dennis Miller. This is the intriguing guy. Jean-Christophe Paovin, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. I still have to look it up. He is the interesting one. He could be very, very good in the long run. We'll see. Oh, and I should say, these guys also have elite dev trait, but junior, so yeah, no. Sumner is a star. We'll see how he develops as well, so a couple of guys could be pretty good next year. Caleb Morrow, outside of Shaq, is going to be our best tight end. That's not even a question. Inaba will not upgrade enough probably to beat a 63. So we have our top 2 tight ends. We have to look at the tackles because guys definitely have to move around. So Manuel Cave's at 59. Which is a lot lower than I thought he'd be. I thought he'd be in the 60s. But, okay, so he fits right in with the guards right now. Titus Carruthers will start. That's not even a question. He will start, probably, and that's just what it's going to be. Unless Hunter has a hell of a offseason, Carruthers is starting. Bordeaux, more than likely starts. Giorgio Jenkins could find a way, but I doubt it. And right tackle, a lot of you guys are moving. Lupo will probably remain our starter there. I'm going to move Jennings to left tackle, I think. Yeah. Or no. That's guard. I'm going to move him to left tackle. Okay, you're just as good of a pass blocker as you are a run blocker, so you can do either. Let me make sure I was right on that. Oh, yeah, Jennings is a good pass blocker. Okay, yeah, no, you are a left tackle. Yeah, Henry Jennings is probably starting at left tackle unless Brewer has a great offseason, which he might with star development. Right tackle, right now, it'll be Lupo. Maybe Hook. He could transfer. Terrence Berry. Not as good as I was hoping for a transfer. He may see the red shirt. Because Blake and Holm will probably top him. Maybe even top Hook. Who knows? There may be a lot of changes here. I'm going to put you, I think, at left tackle just to give us some depth at left tackle. Yep. Edge rushers. Aiken is our best edge rusher right now. We'll see if that stays. It probably will. So Aiken will probably be our top edge rusher. He's got great power moves for us. That finesse is not good. The block shed definitely needs work too. At right guard, or at right edge, D'Angelo Coco starts. He'll start on a side. He is our best edge rusher. It is probably going to be him and Thumba. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Kawasaki might boost himself up enough with that elite dev trait, but I think D'Angelo Coco's seeing time as a freshman. We'll move you to the left side just to get some depth. And yeah, I think that's all we're going to do there. Defensive tackle. Timmons starts. Probably with Sterling. That's probably just how it's going to go. And I think Ojeda and Mercer, they might see the red shirt. Yeah, okay, we don't have to worry about Ojeda leaving. Because proximity to home is his deal breaker. So that's good. So yeah. They'll probably see the red shirts. Sam linebacker. Chase Taylor starts. I don't see either of these guys doing well enough to up a 66. So Sam Taylor starts. Middle linebacker. Brian might get the red shirt, but it's going to be tough to say that he gets red shirted. We are going to have to scout middle linebackers. Because Gordon and David are probably going to start, but Clement's going to make an argument. Will linebacker. Currently it's Sarkeesian. It will possibly stay Sarkeesian. It depends on how Harlan does. I only have 3 Sam linebackers. Only one senior here, so I'm going to move you to Sam for now. Wow, Baskerville will be a decent safety. Signal caller? That seems like it would fit better at middle then. 76 speed though. Yeah, you know what? I might put him in. Yeah, I'm going to put you at Mike linebacker actually. Gives us a little more depth there. I think he just fits better. Corner. Frankie Edwards, Dorian Jackson, and Rutherford are our top corners. Irving Lamar, I'm expecting to have a good offseason. Fabian could have a good offseason. And Leon Perrine could have a good offseason. We could see a pretty good cornerback room. We're probably going to have to make some cuts at corner, I've got a feeling. Which I'm kind of down with. Free safety. Mars Milano will start more than likely unless Bruce Carpenter's offseason is phenomenal, which it could be. Jamie Garcon's going to see the red shirt. That's a guarantee. Kevin Terranova, the brother of the other Terranova, will be probably getting a good upgrade. And then Little Mac is going to start. Don't think he's not. I mean, Sanford Lavelle could get the boost. He is the brother of Burton Lavelle. But I think Little Mac will do just fine. So, that's the situation there. Kicker. Pellegrino probably is still our prime kicker. I wouldn't expect that to change. And Jeremy Oliver will be our punter. He's an elite punter. Not many changes had to be made. I feel pretty good, though, about the changes I made. I'm very happy about a lot of those changes. Not gonna lie. Let me upgrade our recruiting here. Trying to think about what we're gonna have to look at this next year. I think quarterback is going to be something we're going to have to look at. And definitely linebacker. So, yeah. So, I think that's it for National Signing Day. Not overly exciting because, you know, it's just not overly exciting of a National Signing Day. We will be simming ahead. This is where things get interesting, and holy shit, the level ups. I do have this on slower. I don't have it on slowest, but I do have it on slower. That's a lot of upgrading. I'm about to put this on slowest. Timeout. Yeah, that feels like too much. So I'm going to put it on slowest for now. I feel like that was way too much. Because we're about to max out recruiter now. I'm focusing on the positions that we're going to be looking at this year. Do you think linebacker transfers could be important? We'll look at DBs. Boom. Boom. Well, actually, maybe it's not that crazy given we actually do have to look at running back too. I'll just up that. Yeah, we essentially are just gonna control recruiting now. Boom. I should have actually used 20 coins for that. Yeah, I wanted to buy Motivator too. Fuck. Okay, well, that sucks. I didn't think about it. I wanted to buy Motivator. That would have helped. Yeah, that would have helped. Yeah. Fuck. Alright, well, I'll go back to actually keeping that on slower. Because I didn't gain a lot of experience during the season. It all came afterwards. Holy shit. Okay. Frankie Rowand up now to an 83 overall. That's quite an uptick for him. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Rock up 18 overall to a 64. So these are your top 3 quarterbacks. Hell of a job by these guys. I do have it on auto. So these guys are going to upgrade themselves. I'm not doing anything. The Rock Stills. Hell of a job on his part. Dwayne Marley up to a 67. Well, 66 right now, should say. 75 for Jaden Hamilton. That career wear and tear is not good. Ooh, he is going to be hurt in his senior year. Running back room. That's some big upgrades. Oh! That's great! So transfers will upgrade this year. I did not know that. I love that. I love that. So Leslie Niles gets a big boost. That is huge for him. He is now our our power back. McNeil's still probably going to be the backup. I think he's still going to probably be the prime backup to Rowand. Achilles, though, quite the boost for him. Up 17 overall points. Now, for a lot of these guys, the awareness boost is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting in their overall, so keep that in mind. But yeah, he upgraded in a lot of spots. Big boost for Ryunosuke Woods as well, but he's still near the bottom of the depth chart. Fullback. Jared Bennington, doing fine. Wide receiver. Holy hell. Well, Julian Allen will still be one of our top receivers. That's definite. Falcon will still play on the outside. Dennis Miller goes up 20 overall. Now, I like him. However, the speed is a problem. He's a lot like Neptune Rollins. He can do some things well, but he's not fast enough to do a lot well. So expect him to probably be the 4th receiver on the depth chart. I would not expect him to be one of the top guys you see. I do love this. Jean-Christophe now probably slotting into that slot role. He'll take over for Monty. So essentially, you guys want to know who your top 4 receivers are that you're going to see. Douglas Falcon on one side, Julian Allen on the other. You'll have Jean-Christophe in the slot, and you will have Dennis Miller as kind of the 4. Not a lot of height right now on this team. Big boost for Sumner, plus 10 overall. Rocco, didn't do nothing. Did nothing. Corey Nervy with a big boost. Simon Berardi with a big boost. Good to see. Good to see. Tight end. Can't say I expected that. Shaq's still going to start. Don't think he's not. He is still going to start. It will be him and Morrow, I think, is our top two. But Bradley Taloni has taken over that third spot. Inaba, you're falling down the depth chart. And Antonio Odell, you're just here. So there are your top three tight ends. Shaq was just too good for us. I'm not going to sit here and not play him. That's the main reason he's still going to see playing time. Left tackle. Big boost by Brewer. He will be your starting left tackle. That strength is enormous. He's not the greatest pass blocker. Is he a better run blocker? No, about the same. So we'll see. We will see. He's up to a 71, which is enormous for us. Left guard. Roy jumps up a good ways. So does Clifford. Okay. David Roy is interesting because he's not great, but he's very strong. So we'll see how he plays. He's definitely a guy that could be benched. Hunter did not have a big boost, so he will not be starting. He will not be starting. There is a fight for the center job. He's going to have to earn that starting center job. He did not have the offseason that he needed to have. The strength is nice, but he's going to have to fight for the starting job. Right guard. Giorgio Jenkins said, wait a minute. I want that starting job. His awareness went up by 22. Hot damn. And Darren Randall also trying to fight for that backup role. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm not going to gift any offensive line starting jobs immediately. You're going to have to earn that job in practice. Right tackle. Well, I said I wouldn't give any jobs, but Tommy just had plus 10 strength. He may have earned it. This man bulked up. Yeah, oh, I hate to say that he's earned the starting job already. I hate to say it, but he might have. Tommy Holm might have earned the starting job at right tackle. Lupo got comfortable. Geraldo Lupo got comfortable. And that is his downfall. Mecca Blake with a big boost. Holm with a big boost. He may be a lot different of a look than I thought. And Iggy Garnett having a big boost here at Edge. He said, wait a minute, I'm not letting Aiken waltz right in and taking the job. We're going to have a fight for this, for the starting edge rush spots. I'm certain about it, but, you know. I like it. I like it. These guys were not going to just lay down for the freshmen. Okay. They were not going to lay down for the freshmen and the transfers. Yep. Kellen Jepson with a little bit of a boost. Kawasaki goes up 9 spots. Once again, I'm not guaranteeing the starters. And Eldridge goes up 5. He didn't have the offseason I was hoping for. Especially from a guy with star development. I do have to look at the freshmen's caps as well. Sterling goes up 7. He is definitely your starter at defensive tackle. alongside Marcus Timmons. These are your top 2 tackles, as we knew. Horace Muto, though. Nice job, Horace Muto. Good offseason for him. Definitely could be a starter next year. Not this year. I think he definitely could fit into that Marcus Timmons spot. Okay. Sam linebacker. Chase Taylor said, I ain't giving up this spot. This is my job. And it's probably his job, let's be real. He doesn't have the speed I like. But the awareness is there. The tackling ability is there. The play rec is there compared to the others. The hit power's solid, although the most goes to Donovan Bancroft. Pursuit is fantastic. And wow, his coverage is nice. For a linebacker, especially a freshman. I've got to know, what's your cap at on that? And apparently we're still a 0-star program. We won a couple games. Why are we still a 0-star program? Ooh, he can get better at coverage. Hot damn. I like his caps. I very much like his caps. He's not going to be a star, but he can be definitely a very solid college player. That is a very, very good player to have gotten. There he is. Buddy Gordon saying, yeah, you may want to be better than me, but are you truly better than me? I love this because I anticipated Buddy Gordon to not be the highest ranked middle linebacker on the team this year. Sullivan David did not put in the work. Buddy Gordon put in the work. And that's what I wanted to see. That coverage needs to get better, man. It's got to get better. Yeah, he can get it better. Not great. He'll never be a good coverage linebacker. But he can get it better. I know he can. He's a good player, though, man. Buddy Gordon is such a good player. I am excited to see how he plays with Sullivan David next year. Oh. Excuse me? That's Spear? Brady Sarkeesian, though. Still our top will linebacker. And that awareness is probably what's going to keep him starting. Great job by this room, though. They all jumped up a good amount. And I'm happy about that. Sarkeesian, the only one who really didn't, but he's new here. I'm not going to hold that against him. But good job on this room. Good job. I'm happy. I'm happy with the corners. If it's not obvious, I'm happy with the corners right now. Holy shit, the new guys came in and the old guys said, hold my beer. Even though some of them may not be old enough to drink. Irvin Lamar goes up by 12 overall. Zach Field goes up by 14. Arno Fabian goes up by 10. Leon Perrine goes up by 9. Frankie Edwards went up by 1. Dorian Jackson went up by 3. Orlando Hayter goes up by 11. Rutherford by 4. I love it. I love it. Like, a lot of these guys came in here. And we're like, oh, new guys. Yeah, no. I love it. I love it. We are still going to have them fight for the jobs. I'm not going to hand out anything right now. Outside of Urban Lamar, he is definitely starting with those coverage skills, and Zach Field probably is too. Those are the only two that I'm guaranteeing. Hater's got good coverage skills too. What's that speed at? 90. I don't know. The secondary may look a lot different than I thought it was going to look when we brought those transfers in. And over here at safety, Mars Milano looks like he's going to be taking a back seat. It's him and Kevin Terranova maybe fighting for the backup role now. While Bruce Carpenter said, I'm putting the work in this year. Oh God, we need a free safety badly. Ooh. We have all seniors and a junior. Yep. That awareness and play rec is what's getting him the job. His tackling's not as good, but I think he'll play quite fine. He's got the better zone coverage as well. At 82. Well, they're the same at zones. Never mind. But I think that awareness is going to be the key component. Yep. Little Mac said no one's showing me up. +6 tackle. Love seeing that. +2 zone, +2 man, +8 play rec, +8 awareness, +5 strength. Dude, Lil Mac was working in the offseason. +9 total overall boost. While Lavelle was, trying to get up there, Lil Mac topped him. He will still be seeing the starting strong safety role. And I think he's going to play a lot better now with that play rec and awareness up. The tackling still might be a bit of an issue, but hey, we'll see what he can do. We will see what Little Mac can do next year. I'm pleasantly surprised by this team. As a big boost here for Roncalli. Kick accuracy up by 7. The power barely moved. So we still can't kick very long field goals. If I want to kick a longer field goal, Roncalli's got to kick. And the punter doesn't go up at all. That's okay. Jeremy Oliver, poor guy. What's up with Falcon? Did you miss it? Falcon didn't see any boost. He didn't go up by anything. Just a slight boost from playing in the season. But he will still be one of our top receivers. Dennis Miller doesn't have the speed to really jump into that 1 or 2 spot. So he'll probably be very Neptune Rollins-esque at the 4. But you're going to see Falcon, POV in the slot, and Julian Allen on the other side. Those are kind of your 3. What are his caps? What are his caps? These caps make total sense. These caps make total fucking sense, and I hate it. So far, like, all the guys that I created, and you guys suggested, their caps are perfect. Because he's supposed to be just fast. He's fast. He has solid enough hands but can't run routes, which is exactly what he's supposed to be. But yeah. Yeah, Doug's still going to be our number 1. That's not going to change. I'm very pleasantly surprised with the way this roster upgraded in the offseason. I did not expect the players here to do as well as they did in the offseason. I will say Hamilton's going to have to play well this year, because I do think Dwayne Marley could be on his ass for that starting job if he doesn't play well. I am very happy with these players. I did not expect to be as happy as I am with the upgrades of a lot of these guys. So, let's go next week. We do have to give out numbers and captain's patches for this season, so we're not done. As well as, of course, schedule and things like that. Dear Lord, I have to cut a lot of guys. I have to cut 13 players. I'm not gonna lie, I might cut Pellegrino. Like, the accuracy is there, but the power's just not. I might just roll with Roncalli. Yeah. Cupido, Pellegrino, I'm sorry, man. Just go find your home elsewhere. Safety. Oh, you can't cut freshmen. I forgot about that. Well, that fucking sucks, because we might have to cut some players I don't want to cut. Hugh Hyde. You can go play elsewhere. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're very young here, so I don't mind getting rid of, like, Xander Daniu. He's a senior. He's not going to make the cut to play, so I'll encourage it. So there we go. There's our corner room. Will linebacker. I mean, Billy Mark's just not going to make it. Mike linebacker. I do not want to cut anybody here because I want these two to definitely... At least one of them is going to see the red shirt, if not both. Do not want to cut anybody there. I'm going to encourage Adam Portelli to transfer. I think it might be the same thing with Irwin. Redshirt junior who could get, you know, who could see time taken away from him next year as well. You may have elite dev, man, but go find your place elsewhere. Become a guy there next year. Yep, nothing there. I don't want to cut players. I may get rid of Rowand. Roland might get cut. DeVito, you are. I mean, we have two freshmen. hate to do it to you, Inaba, and I'm not going to. I'm going to get rid of Antonio Odell. He just didn't show up in the offseason. Okay, wide receiver. This is a room that moves are going to be made. And it's going to hurt, but moves are going to be made. We have too many freshmen at wideout. I can't keep Giuseppe Rocco. I just can't. Sumner's just not going to see the playing time. I don't care that you have elite dev trait. I've got to encourage you to head out. 6, 8. Yeah, that'll work. That allows me to put the transfer on 2 to 3 of these guys, and we're still good at wide out. Red shirt on a couple of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to play Tosi as much as I probably could because I do want Ryunosuke to get time. I'm going to let Achilles go find a new program. I'm sorry. You just got to. You don't got the room. I need to cut 2 more guys. Okay. Your potential is not as good as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to let Rock just head elsewhere. And we're going to have Dwayne as our backup for the long term. I think that's the best choice here at quarterback. Are we at 85, though? Time out. Are we at 85? No, I need 2 more. I thought I did. I was very confused because I didn't see anything there. Glitched out on me. I'm going to let Stills go. I don't know where he's going to head out to, but he'll find someplace. Scotty's the worst player we got that's not a freshman. And I'm not going to get rid of Hunter because we don't have the depth at center. Right? Yep. We at least have some depth at guard. Yeah. The strength is only 73, 76. Scotty, I'm sorry, man. You got to go play elsewhere. That is it. I've made my cuts. / encourage transfers. I'm gonna look at what conferences look like come 2026. Conferences 2026. Alright. What's the realignment look like? Let me make sure conferences are good for what they would be in 2026. Army, Charlotte, East Carolina, Florida Atlantic, Memphis, Navy, North Texas, Rice, USF, Temple, Tulane, Tulsa, UAB, UTSA. Okay, good. ACC. Boston College, Cal, Clemson, Duke, Florida State, Georgia Tech, Louisville, Miami, NC State, UNC, Pitt, SMU, Stanford, Syracuse, UVA, VT, and Wake. We're good. Big Ten. Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan, Michigan State, Minnesota, Nebraska, Northwestern, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Purdue, Rutgers, UCLA, Washington, Wisconsin. Okay, Big 12. I think it's going to be the same, it looks like. Arizona, Arizona State, BYU, Baylor, Cincinnati, Colorado, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas, Kansas State, Ohio State, TCU, Texas Tech, USF, Utah, and West Virginia. Nice. Conference USA, Delaware, FIU, Jackson State, Kennesaw, Liberty, Missouri State, Mexico, Houston. Okay. Is there any changes? Independence, we don't have to worry about right now. MAC, Akron, Ball State, Buffalo. Yeah. I don't think we have to do anything. Wait a minute. This is going to be the big change. This is going to be the big change. Air Force Hawaii, Nevada, New Mexico, San Jose State, Northern Illinois, and UTEP join. Okay. So Northern Illinois joins the Mountain West, which is weird. And UTEP join the Mountain West. They're also going to be losing a large number of schools. Okay. This is why we always look at it. I want to keep it as legitimate as possible. So in 2026, the Pac-12 will see Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, a lot of states, Oregon State, San Diego State, where are they? There they are, Texas State, Utah State, and Washington State. That is your new Pac-12 in 2026. The SEC, Bama, Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, Mizzou, Ole Miss, North Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Texas, Vanderbilt. Yep, that's the same. And the Sun Belt, Appalachian State, Coastal, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, James Madison, Marshall, ODU, And then the Western Division, Texarkana. I'm putting us in there over Arkansas State. Raging Cajuns, Warhawks, Jags, Golden Eagles, and Troy. Yep. And the independents are Notre Dame and UConn. Yep. Yay, we're good. I was able to make all the changes. Oh my God. I can't believe that. I'm so happy with that. So yeah, we're definitely going to play different teams next year. Okay, that's cool. I want to make sure that's stuck. So the only real change is the Pac-12 and Mountain West look a little bit different. Okay. Last part. We've been gone for near 3 hours. That's mainly because I took a little bit more time going over the boost there. Ooh, and Allen and Triggs. Triggs are at risk of transferring. Triggs ain't really that big. Allen will play. Hook is worried about pro potential. She should be. This is not a school where you're getting pro potential. Okay, let's start with what everybody loves the most. Schedules. Okay. You get one Power 4 conference school that is not Texas A&M. You get one. And it will be a road game. Oh, that's got to be open? That's so weird. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's all of them. Cool. Awesome. See you out. Oh, we have to keep our bye week in week 0. Interesting. So we could add a bye week, but we can't do anything else. I'm keeping 12 games though, so. Okay. That's a weird way to start it, but whatever. So these are all the programs that are currently available for week 1. No, we're playing the FCS team. That's the one game that's staying. You don't get to get rid of that. We are not a good enough team to not play FCS. We are a team that FCS teams can beat. We are not getting rid of the FCS game. It is an actual challenging game. We barely beat FCS last year. We're not getting rid of them yet. When we get a star, we can say goodbye to the FCS teams. We don't have a star yet. You have to remember that. We are a 0-star program. So don't think we're good enough to take on un-FCS teams. That you can't get rid of. That has to be on the schedule. So you want Oregon on the road? Okay. I'll give you Oregon on the road. Are they available in week 1? I don't think they were. Oh, they were. Okay. So, I'm cool with the home game week 2. I'm cool with that. So, you can get Oregon. I'll give you weeks 1, 3, and 4. Which one's Oregon? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we have to play most of these better teams on the road. Literally, what we're going to do is we're going to find a team that had a similar record, and they're going to be the other home game. Week 1? Okay. So that is the toughest game on the schedule. We will not play a team tougher than Oregon. Because that is the they paid us to play here game. So, I'll say this. These next 2 games have to have similar records. They can be better teams on paper, but they have to have similar records. So, I don't know if it'll show us the record from last year. No, it won't. So, you can pick a team you want to see, and then we'll take a look at it. Like, I personally think we are going to have a home game against Missouri State, because we haven't played them yet. And they're the only new team that I haven't seen yet. So, worse than us. We can host them. I'm good with it. So, I'm good with this game. You guys can pick the away game. Are you talking Oklahoma State? Because Ohio State we're not playing. Oklahoma State. What was their record? They had the same record we did. I am willing to do that game. Would you like it week 3 or week 4? Never mind. If we do Oklahoma State, we have to play them week 3. I will say this. Let me just see. Are they available week 2? They're not available week 2, so only week 3. Is you good with that? Because the way I look at it is this is a bigger program anyway, so we would play at Oklahoma State. They're not going to come to us. They just wouldn't. Similar record, though, so it makes sense we play them. This is the game we're getting paid to play there. They're paying us. We're going to lose, and it's going to be a killing, but we're going to make money. This is our warm-up game. We get a game that, hey, if we get an upset, cool. They did not have a good year, and they have a new coach, so maybe, just maybe, and this is a game we should win, but we'll find out. It's essentially playing up to our competition right before conference. We don't play JMU this year either? That's crazy. We will play Coastal, though. That's going to be a tough one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm okay with that. We jumped up from a 43 overall to a 59. That's a pretty good jump. We still suck, but it's a pretty good jump. And I'll take it. Hi. And we can take a look at who's interested right away, but I'm going to set up the prospect board probably off stream for the most part. We do get more hours this year, so we're like a half-star team. I thought we were going to play JMU this year. I was excited to play JMU this year. Holy fuck, we need 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, a fullback, an edge, a tackle, 2 outside linebackers, a Mike linebacker, a corner, a safety, 2 guards, and 1 center. God damn, we need a lot. Well, actually, I don't want any state. I want to look at my pipelines. I want to look at my pipelines. We have a 2-star running back that likes us. I mean, I don't think he's going to like us very much because our play style isn't great. I'll put you on the board. A will linebacker. Do we need a will linebacker? We do need outside linebackers. Okay, Mario Ahmed. Mario Ahmad. There we go. That's better pronunciation there. Alex Jackson. You look like an Alex Jackson if I've ever seen one. Okay. Evan Flanagan. I'm just going to grab all these 2-stars that have us on the board. Safety. Quarterback. Quincy Queen. I like your name. I'm happy you have us high on your board. Yeah, that fits our playing style. Another outside linebacker. But I'll take you off the board for now. Wide receiver. He's 6'2". That would be tall for us. I need a tight end. I don't need a tight end. I'm not going to worry about it. Bigger question. Fullback. Well, proximity to home's important, so sure. Offensive tackles. That doesn't bode well. Alright. Any state. Okay. I don't know what. Well, I get why Mississippi is so close to home. You have proximity to home too? Okay, Ezekiel Coffee. I'll put you. Actually, we'll just keep the two stars right now. Guard. Dear Lord, it's going to be a tough time getting offensive linemen, I got a feeling. And center. We definitely need to look at center. Actually, I just am going to push for the best available center I can get. Apparently this guy's an athlete and can play center. I'm going to push for him. Edge. Okay. I'll go for the kid from California. And defensive tackle. Okay, which... Well, I'm going to go for the kid from Texas. He's the closest one. And he's got proximity to home as his thing. Yeah, I'm going to focus on him. Take me to quarterback. You know what? Take me to athlete. We have a 3-star athlete that wants to come here. We have a this is not this is huge. This is huge. We have a 3-star athlete that wants to be here. That's insanity. I'm also going to look at the 2-star athlete. I am going to play this year a little more like I'm actually going to scout guys. Because I'm not as worried this season. Give me the kid out of New Orleans. Okay, so our early board. Where's the 3-star athletes? There. The 3 stars are always at the top of the board. Alright, there we go. So we don't have as many guys on the board as we had last year. I had 35 guys immediately because we had so many holes on the offensive line to fill. Oh yeah, put the fullback up here because obviously we're not going to worry too much, or at least as much as I did about giving scholarships immediately. I am going to scout some of these guys and start with that, so I can legitimately know how many of these guys are worth it this time around. We needed bodies last year, so I didn't take the time. This year, we at least have something for the future already. I don't need everybody, and I'm not going to act like I need everybody. We had 32 recruits last year. We're not getting 32 guys probably this season. I wouldn't expect it. But let's do one thing. I'm going to recruit these guys on my free time. You guys aren't going to get to see that. Let's do one thing that needs to be done. And that's that's some numbers given out to new players. I'm okay with 5 for Guy or for Gay. $24 is fine for McNeil. I'm not going to argue. I'm mainly looking at the new guys. Okay. You're 6'1", and you're a speedster, but you're wearing 83. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think you need a better number, Julian. Also, we have to set captains. Oh, you want Douglas to wear 7 now? If it's available, I'll give it to him. Can I can't change his number? Why can I not change his number? I thought I could change his number. Oh, it's because he's a real player. That's why I probably can't change his number. Thinking about it. Let's see. Let's make sure I can change his number. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't change his number because he's a real player. That's why. So he's got to keep 83. Ugh. Alright, 7 is available. Okay. So Doug changes to 7. I do want to change Jean-Christophe. I think he is much more fitting of a, like, teens or single digit. I don't think he's an 87 guy. Not with his skill set. 88 actually wouldn't be bad on, but... Should take 1 or 0? I'm gonna give him 0. And I'm gonna change his gear here. That way we actually are seeing the number. Oh, these are just sleeves. Never mind. That's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. If you're going to wear 0, you got to show it off. We're going to have him wear 0. I like that. You guys can keep your numbers. Yeah, Vasquez 81's definitely your number. I like 2 for Brown. He's a speedster. And 86, yeah, that's a big body physical number. I like it. I like it. John Body knew what number to pick. 82 I'm good with. Yep. Not gonna complain there. The key is always making sure that I don't have guys with the same numbers. There are 2 guys with 64. I could have sworn I saw 64 earlier. Nope. Alright, I'm fine with all these offensive line numbers. Okay. That's wearing 2. No. 76 for a pass rusher? No. If you're like inside an interior lineman, then yeah, I get it, but no. No, please tell me I can change his number. I probably can't, given he's a real player. I can. Or no, he is a freshman, so. Let's see. What number's available? You can wear a single digit. So all the 90s are taken. Ooh, yeah, 59. Take a linebacker number. No, don't take a linebacker number, actually. I take that back. Yeah, okay, you just don't have good numbers to choose from, so you can have 76. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not changing that. 91's a good number. 91's a good number. And he will start. I do think he's going to get the start on one side. I want Coco to see time. So I do think he's going to get the start on one side. And we'll see who gets the start on the other. I'm okay with it. 77. Big 98 for Ojeda. That's good. Dude that big. 29's a weird linebacker number, but okay. I'm fine with 42. I'm fine with 8. So far, none of these guys are picking weird numbers. As I say that, 88 for a linebacker. That's fine. You're not going to see playing time except on special teams, so it's good. Corner. This is where numbers are probably going to change. Good with 26. Good with 18. I'm good with all these numbers. I do think I might give you a better number than 18. I'm good with it. But if I can change your number, I'm going to give you something better than 18. I think we'll go like single digits probably for you. I can't change your number, so. Because you're a real player. Free safety. I mean, the freshmen are getting redshirted, so I have no problem with their numbers. Once again, freshmen are getting redshirted. Do you want me to change Little Mac's number? Dash, while we're here? We're keep 97. Because after this, we're setting captains, and then we're headed out. Oh, you need a new number. You need a new number. 85 on a kicker is ugly. No. I kept you around because you have a leg. I'm not letting you wear that number. You know what? You can have one. You can have one because you're the singular kicker on the team. Oh, 85 is an ugly kicker number. I'm fine with Jeremy Oliver wearing 36. He wore it last year. All right. Captain time. 2 offense, 2 defense, and a special team. We did not have captains last year. So, who are the captains? I personally think quarterback normally deserves to wear the captain's patch because you are the leader of the offense. And if it wasn't for Frankie Rowan's injuries last year, I would probably argue Frankie, but he was banged up so much last season that I think Hamilton's got to get the captain's patch. So, first captain. So, second offensive captain. Who do we go with? There's Rowan. I think Falcon's a possibility. I think McBath is a possibility. I'm talking about the guys that are returning players, really. Brewer might be the starting offense, or might be the starting left tackle. Roy probably is the starting left guard. There's a fight here. We don't know who's starting here, so. Yeah, I think those are kind of your chances. And McBath, I mean, he was our lead receiver, so. Shaq, you're a captain. Now defensively, who are our captains? I think, right off the bat, I think there's an argument for Marcus Timmons. And it's solely he comes in as a transfer. I was about to say, can I just look at him? I don't remember where he comes from. I have to double check. Army. He comes from Army. He's got that militaristic ideals. But Sterling he's the returning sack leader, really. Then I also make the argument for Buddy Gordon because he's Buddy Gordon. He's the middle linebacker. The middle linebacker's the quarterback of the defense. Yeah, no, that's my argument there for him. I mean, there were a lot of guys that made the all-freshman team, though. We had a handful of guys make the all-freshman or all-conference freshman. Not just Little Mac. It was Sterling, Little Mac. Who else made it defensively? I'm trying to think who were the freshmen that are now sophomores. Who else fucking made it? Douglas made it. Were that really all the defenders that made the freshman the freshman all-conference team? Yeah. It was just Sterling and Little Mac. Alright. Argument made. Who gets the second one? Do we give it to Sterling because he was the only other freshman All-American? Or, I'm sorry, All-Conference? You got Sterling, or I would argue Buddy Gordon given for the linebackers. Buddy. Alright, we're just gonna give it to all the created players. I would make sense, but... What are your caps? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we looked at it before. You're just never gonna be a great coverage guy, but it's fine. And then special teams. Do we give it to the redshirt freshman kicker or the punter? These are babies. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Punter for the lulz. Okay. Jeremy Oliver, congratulations. You've been voted captain. All five of you. He's so tiny. I love it. Alright. That right there is your Texarkana Bandits for Season 2. I'm going to go through and recruit off stream. I'm going to practice a bit off stream to figure out who earns what starting job. Because I'm not giving some of these jobs for free. The only jobs I can guarantee you is Jaden Hamilton. Frankie Rowan will see as many snaps as he can take. Douglas Falcon. And the transfer receiver are going to be the outside guys with Piove in the slot. And then tight end might be a fight for that number 2 job. And then the offensive line, it's the best 5. Whoever the best 5 are going to be out there. There's a lot of jobs on the line. I can't guarantee you who the starting guys are, but it's going to be fun, that I know. With that brings us to the end of this one. Asik Dash, appreciate you guys for being here, for watching After the Fact on YouTube or Twitch. I appreciate you too. And the only thing I can say for timetable is Wednesday or Friday will probably be the first game of Season 2. I can't guarantee when, like which of the two, but probably one of those two. And we will see what this team looks like and how good they actually are, because it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, Lil Mac's probably starting at safety. I don't think he got outdone in the offseason. I don't think he got outdone. The corners are going to be interesting to figure out who's starting where there. That part of the secondary is going to be the tough part. With that, though, appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.